Morning and welcome back to the Brisbane Ranges. Life's not all about travelling all the time when you've got acreage, which we've got 5 acres up here. We like to get away, we like to go out in the van as much as we can, but unfortunately it's that time of year where jobs need to be done. I thought I'd show you a little bit of what's going on the property. The wife's been industrious and she's been digging a hole. Bang. She wants me to continue with that later. We've got we had a problem with our septic. It was actually overflowing, yet when we come round here, our distribution box is not that wet. In actual fact, there's no water running out of it now because we've had the septic pumped out. But what I'm concerned with is there's a blockage between this pipe and the septic. I've run a jet up this pipe as far as I can get, and I can almost get to the tank and it's clear. But running a jet from the tank end back this way, we're hitting clay. So my guess is that the pipe has broken just as it joins the tank through subsidence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out the rest of this, get down to the pipe and see if we can find the break. That's definitely the clay that we had on the edge of the on the edge of the jet when we were trying to push it through. So it would indicate there's a break in the pipe there, and if there is a break in the pipe, we'll obviously cut it back and repair it. And then what I think I'll do is I'll put a pipe coming to the top, which might allow me to in the future run a jet both directions. Just a thought that it might be an idea to put a T-piece in there, a pipe coming up with a cap on it, that I can actually get to and fire the jet down there just in case there was a blockage at any time. Got to this extent, I mean, she's done this by herself while I've been at work. So yeah, kudos to her, but she couldn't get any further. The hole was too narrow. I think she needs to go a bit wider with it so she can get under the pipe. But the pipe, she's got to be almost under the pipe now. Anyway, that's a job for later. I'm not doing it today, but I will be doing it this week. Probably tomorrow, mostly. I've got a job to do on the caravan. One thing I noticed with this van when we bought it, and we love the van, so we're not knocking the van, but up here, and I'll just turn this around, these outdoor lights, there's 2 of them, they're white, as is this light here. So what I'm going to do, I've bought some see-through yellow sticky back plastic, if you like vinyl, and I'm going to stick it over there and see whether that will actually make a better job of it. Nothing wrong with the lights, but yeah, if I can put some sticky back vinyl over the top, it could be a lot better. Yeah, so that's a job that I'm going to do, and I'll video doing that just so you can get a better idea. We have bought a diesel heater for the van, so I've installed a CO meter here so that we get a warning if there's any CO leak. Now I put it here, probably wasn't the best place to put it, to be honest, because it does say on the instructions not to have it anywhere near something that gives off carbon monoxide. And right here is the cooker. And also not to have it near a door. This is why you probably should read the instructions before you fit it. Now that said, I'm guessing, I mean, the door, if the door's open, obviously it's going to be a problem, but surely if the door's open and there's not detecting carbon monoxide, then there's no carbon monoxide. This door's well sealed, so having it there by the door, I don't think it really makes a lot of difference. Having it near the cooker, well, the worst thing that'll happen is when we're using the cooker, it'll go off. But surely, if this cooker is throwing out enough carbon monoxide for this detector to go off, I would say there's a problem with the cooker. But that's just me. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. If it isn't a problem place, I should just get another one and I'll put it somewhere else. This one, I don't know. I don't really want to remove it because I've got holes in there, so I might find something else to go up there. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What else have we done on the van? A new broom holder. Just get it in the corner there. Just stops it from flying around when we're travelling. Not much else really. The van's got to go back for a recall on the fridge. These fridges have got a recall on them about a power supply on the back. We did check the Dometic label and there is definitely a recall on this fridge. So that's going to be, I've got some time booked off. That's going to be done during that time. So that's all good. One little criticism of the finish on this van, and the finish is brilliant, but yeah, not happy about that. The paint coming off of the door handles. It's minor, I can just touch it in with a bit of black paint, but yeah, it's a shame really because the van's got a really good finish. There's another one with a chip on it, look. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? That's the only thing I can criticise this van for really, but you know, really, I suppose it's better that they're not plastic, they are metal, but paint comes off. What can you do? Easy enough to remove these handles and repaint them, but yeah, whatever. And a good friend of ours, he bought us for my wife's 50th and my 50th as well, because apparently he missed it. I didn't even realise that he did. But bought us some muck mats. So yeah, looking forward to getting out and seeing how good they are. They're supposed to be the way to go. We've got a rolled up one there, that's for outside the van, and this one, which yeah, really excited to get out and use them. And we'll give you a review on those as time goes by to let you know what we thought. Okay, so back to the jobs today. So first thing I've got to do is our collection of firewood by the front door. Our house is completely heated by wood burning. We do have a couple of split systems for air conditioning, one in the bedroom and one in the kitchen, which can supply heat, but the wood burner does a much better job of heating the whole house. And we've actually got two of them. I've just ripped one out. It needs a bit of work on it. It's an old one, and the door, the retainers on that hold the glass in on the door have broken off, so I need to get my MIG welder out and weld them back on. And it wants new rope seals around the door, and just yeah, the fans in it are quite noisy as well. So that's going in my alfresco area. I'm going to reuse it and put it outside, which will be great. We bought a new fire, which is a really nice one of these widescreen looking fires, which a couple of weeks ago we had some friends come around, had a working bee here, and we got it, all the brickwork that was originally down for the hearth, we've got that all broken up. I've put some self-leveling concrete in there, and I've got some tiles that I'm going to lay down. This fire was wider, so it couldn't sit on the old hearth because of a bigger fire. So that's a job that I've got to do today, which is just put some skirting boards back in and lay the tiles. And then when the tiles are laid and grouted, we can get the fire back on there and run the flue back through the roof, and then that fire's good to go. But what I've got to do today, I've got to get this wood in here. Let me just I've got to get some of this split up and over to the front door to get my trailer back. This is wood that a friend of Tanya's told us she had some wood down. Can we come over and cut some up? So we did, and it's good burning wood, but these bits are way too big to get in our fire, so I'm going to have to cut them up. So I've got to do that, get the splitter out and do that, and then fill the trailer of the ride-on mower and get it around to the front door. And then once I've done that, I need to take the circular saw, which is obviously been used as a dumping ground now, because this one round to the house so I can do the skirting boards. Yeah, so what fun. Anyway, I'll come back to you later. So there's one trailer load. Let's get it back to the house, get it stacked up. Might be enough. We recently bought a load of red gum to burn, and it's quite expensive. It does burn really nice, but what we're going to do is do a bit of mix and match. So we're going to take a bit of the crap, as I like to call it, the stuff that isn't the best burning wood. It's okay, it's hardwood, but it's not as good as red gum, and we'll mix it with the red gum and make the red gum go further. Irony is we live on a bush property basically in the Brisbane Ranges, and most of the wood here we're not allowed to touch any of it. Wood on our own land, if it falls, we can cut it up and use it, but we're not allowed to cut trees down, not without a permit. And we can't collect any fallen wood from the actual forest itself because it's all national park. There is a huge amount of fallen timber here, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get this back to the house. Okay, let's get the slot away. Okay, there we go. That should do us for the week. Okay, so this is what we've been busy doing yesterday. Obviously laying these tiles and putting this fire in, up through the flue there. The old one was getting a bit beaten up, so we bought a new fire. Downside was it's a much wider fire than the original, so we've had to redo the whole area. So that was one of the jobs that we got done yesterday. We've just got to break that fire in. We've had one little fire in it. We just need a couple more just to cure the paint on the fire. But yeah, she came out quite good. So I don't know how many other people have the same issue that I have with our van, which is that the LED lights at the top here, they're white and you can't change them to a different colour. So of course when you use them under your awning at night, you get attacked by moths and bugs and God knows what else. So what I've done is I've bought myself some yellow sticky back plastic. I'm going to try putting a filter over them, see whether that has an impact, and I'll give you an update.
So while Richard's doing all this other stuff, I thought I'd show you some of the garden. So here is our really pretty ghost flowers. And then we've got some pink ones and some purple ones and the sea mine. We did have baby bunnies in there, but they've moved on. So I'm going to take you to my favourite achievement of this garden. I'm not a gardener. I have this black thumb where literally everything I touch dies. So over here we have a lemon tree, and I actually have my first lot of lemons on there, which I'm really pleased about, and they're big ones too. There's a little bubble one down there, and then there's a bigger one here. So it's all very exciting, a bit more exciting than putting cellophane on the caravan, but anyway, there we go. Each to their own. I have my own Pozzie top. So we'll go back to Mr. Smith and see what he's doing.
push all the air bubbles out.
So what we're trying to do here is the white lights when we're away, all the mozzies flock to us. So we're trying to change our exterior lights on the van under the awning to be more of a orangey amber colour. So hopefully the mozzies don't flock to us and eat us, because they seem to like us a lot.
It's because we're English.
We've got that.
Tastes better.
Apparently so.
So really should be Tiny doing this, because I'm crap at wrapping things.
Yeah, I know. Usually gets me to wrap my own prezzies because he's not very good at it. Which kind of defeats the purpose, really.
It's because I'm a pig. Maybe some less than I could work better. Here is one I prepared earlier.
Mm-hmm. Now kids, don't do this at home. Oopsie.
Inside once I squeeze it in. I reckon it will.
Now I'm just gonna refit it. Hopefully.
Wrong way.
Oopsie.
On-off switch goes at the bottom.
There we go.
More amber, still a bit white, but hopefully at night it will show.
More yellowy.
Yeah.
Would be good. Good job, babe. Okay, so here we are doing the annex lights. We're not able to remove them.
So we got some sticky back yellow vinyl, I guess it is, which we're going to put over.
It's just plastic.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to make it into like a lens. Now these lights, they're like there's not actually a lens on there, that's like a jelly, like a silicone type finish to them. So obviously to make them waterproof. So we're just going to stick straight over the top.
Okay, there we go. Let's have a look, see if I've made it a reasonable fit. Oh, not too bad.
And just as we found with this stuff, it has an inside and an outside clear cover on it.
Just trimming around to make it fit into the lens very carefully with the Stanley knife.
And obviously you don't want to push too hard doing that, because it's only like a gel that you're pushing onto. Let's put that one off. Bottom edge, and your finger down there, get it nice and tight. The answer is a very sharp Stanley knife, or a scalpel probably be even better. And once you got it all down, comes the next bit, which is to try and find that piece, which then makes it look all shiny and nice. And that's it.
Now I'll go and turn the lights on.
Let's see what they look like. Well, definitely more amber than they were before. So we'll come out tonight and have a look when it's dark to see how yellow they are. But it should keep the bugs at bay. So yeah, there we go, result. And I think the roll was 2 meters long, and it cost me about $12 on eBay. Well, they're quite yellow. Time will tell to see whether or not they attract the insects, but they're definitely better than they were. They don't throw out anywhere near as much light as what it used to, so it's definitely dulled down the light output, but it'll be enough to see, and it's definitely got a yellowing about it. So yeah, fingers crossed it'll do the job. Worst case scenario is just peel it off again, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Anyway, catch you later. Like and subscribe. Cheers.